Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to more Blood Omen, the Legacy of Kain. So, the last time we were together, our hero Kain was murdered. Murdered by a group of bandits. But a necromancer, what was it, Mortanius? Well, the Necromancer Mortanius showed up and said, hey, I'll make you a vampire and you can go get revenge. So Kain said yes. And we kind of had to explore through our mausoleum. And we made our way through the mausoleum and found the bandits. And this gravekeeper, who we're going to eat. Well, we killed the bandits. But then Mortanius tells us, oh no. Your revenge isn't done yet. They were merely the instruments of your death, not the cause. So we are going to go and try to find who hired those bandits to come and murder us. But first, we gotta make our way back to the mausoleums, and we gotta kill some ghost skeletons, or skeleton ghosts, and also the ghosts of the gravekeepers that we ate. Who we can eat again, but this time they give us magic juice instead of blood juice. Not quite done yet. But since we've already went through here, all the puzzles should be solved. And there are people here chained up to the walls that we could eat. But we don't need to eat right now. We're doing okay.
Help me, kind sir!
Nothing. Alright, we are back outside. Now I'm just looking around the gates over here in case there are any items. Right now we probably can't get to them. But as we play, we'll get the chance to get to areas that we couldn't before. I thought we killed you. You decided to come back for more, kind of like I did. I came back for more. We can actually feed. We should be able to feed from more than one enemy at a time.
If we put you down once, we could do it again.
What trickery is this?
There.
Their sneering faces were forever etched upon my memory. I had crossed death for this moment. My mind was empty save for one thought. I would kill. There is no greater release than that from vengeance sated. With my assassins dead, my quest was over.
Alright, so Kain is giving us a refresher. What do we have here?
This was where the bloody deed of my murder took place.
Zigschkrl? I guess it's as good as mine on how to pronounce that. Now this guy doesn't seem particularly aggressive. No, we do not want to go back to the mausoleum. So we'll leave him alone in case maybe at some point we need somebody to chew on. So the dude with the mace and the lady are after us. Now that poor woman had no business trying to come up to us and slap us. At least the dude had a mace. there were a couple of houses to explore when we were here. Those houses were full of bandits. Are they still full of bandits? Nope. Full of barrels. And we got another one of those flay devices. I should use some of those flay devices at some point. Especially against enemies that I can't handle just with my sword. Hello, miss. Just gonna bash your head a little bit. There is a limit to how many items we can carry. I think it's 99. And it's going to be pretty easy to get up to those 99, because there are a lot of items to find. Anything back here? Lunch.
Save Victor!
Now, I may have mentioned this before, but we are going to have to feed every once in a while, because Kain's health will drain over time.
The Necromancer had offered me no warning as to what my resurrection would entail, and yet I must confess in my haste I had not sought one. Was his gift a curse? I would seek the Pillars for an answer.
Alright, now Kain is one of your classic vampires, so trying to move through water hurts him. So we're going to want to take bridges and stuff whenever we can. But later we'll be able to avoid the harm that water threatens us with, to do some extra exploring. Alright, back to Zigstruck. Let's undo that damage. Uh-oh, night is starting to fall. And with it, we will become more powerful. Oh, you got knives. You only take 3 shots. Now be sure to eat up, Kain. You need lots of blood. You're a growing vampire boy. So you need your iron and you need your proteins. Actually, how do I... That's not it. That's not the button that I want to press. Still not the button I want to press. The hypest gameplay. No, that's the map. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Bear with me for a minute here, folks. Okay, those are our spells. Those are our items. Let's use one. Now, I think we have to aim this. And, yeah. We just stripped all the flesh from his bones. Which also means we don't get to eat him. So we're not going to use that item unless we have to. Man, the loading is so bad. Give me your dinner.
Night dawns, and with it, the vampire grows stronger.
Alright, now what do you have to say here?
The Pillars of Nosgoth. Even in life, few sights have moved me such as this. I marvel that such beauty should grace our dying world.
Alright, and that's where we are heading. That's one of the most important locations in all of Nosgoth. And looky looky, a big teleporter. And here we are, we're going to meet one of the important NPCs of the game.
Nupraptor, your madness has shattered our dreams and blinded you.
Keep your distance, or I'll send you back to hell, spirit!
There is nothing left of me to fear, vampire. I'm only a shadow of my former self, Ari, the balance of the Circle of Nine. Even so, I can provide the answers you seek.
I seek only a cure.
There is no cure for death, only release. You must destroy the sorcery that is now poisoning Nosgoth. Only then will you realize peace. The 9 of the Protectors of Hope were sworn to use their powers to preserve our world. Now these pillars have been corrupted by a traitor. My murder at the hands of this beast drove my love Nupraptor mad. Now he spreads misery and pain among the Circle, crumbling the very foundation of Nosgoth. You must restore balance. You must right the Pillars of Nosgoth.
I care not for the fate of this world.
Then for yourself, Kain. Beware the unspoken.
Nupraptor, with his blind act of vengeance, threatened to destroy all of Nosgoth. Each Circle member was bonded to the pillar he served. The pillars reflected the mental state of their servants, and as the minds of the Circle degenerated and descended farther into dementia, the pillars crumbled. To restore them, each member of the Circle had to die, and the artifact that served as their link to the pillar had to be returned. Only when all the pillars were restored did Ariel claim my curse would end. And so, my hunt for Nupraptor began.
So there you have it. That's our mission now.
The Pillar of Conflict.
And these are the different pillars. We can actually go up to them and look at them.
The Pillar of the Mind. The Pillar of Dimension. The Pillar of Nature. The Pillar of Balance. The Pillar of Energy.
That one sounds important.
The Pillar of Time. The Pillar of States.
Ooh, I see what looks like a wolf head and a bat head.
The Pillar of Death.
Alright, so as we heard, we have to go and restore each one of those pillars by finding one of the pillar guardians and killing them and taking their artifact. And each one of them is going to pretty much serve as a boss for us. And the first one we gotta go find is the guardian of the Pillar of the Mind, Nupraptor. Ooh, what do we have here?
These beacons serve as landmarks during my flights in bat form. Once I have committed their locations to memory, I can always return.
Alright, we are getting our first transformation. This is the Bat card.
In bat form, I can travel great distances with ease. From my vantage in the heavens, no region of Nosgoth is forbidden to me.
Yep, each time we activate one of these pillars, when we take bat form, we can fly to them instantly. It's sort of the game's quick travel. Okay, let's try to keep our eyes open for any little secrets or any little hidden areas we can poke our heads into. Alright, let's check out this mausoleum here. Ooh. Now that looks a lot like us. So this is a dungeon where we can find a spell. I think we can also find a save point. And if that's the case, let's look for that. There we go. Save real quick. We're going to come across a number of buildings like this that are essentially just dungeons for us to go through to earn special items. Some of them are going to be necessary to complete the game. Some of them will just be fun stuff. And looky, we just found a secret. Also getting blown up by kamikaze skeletons. Thank you. Yeah, our health is starting to go up. Oh, and look, there's a mine. Just floating around. Plenty of people to eat, though. Alright, and there is our next spell card.
While it is true that natural light weakens a vampire, magical light can have many uses indeed.
Yes, we just got the light spell. And when we cast it, well, the area lights up, and we can see what we're doing.
Please, help me, kind sir.
Even though I can see what I'm doing, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it right. I need to eat. I'm taking far too long dealing with these skeletons. Now, unfortunately, the light spell is not permanent. So we gotta recast it every couple of minutes. Oh, that's a button. Did I miss a button over here too? Nope.
Please, help me, kind sir. Please, help me, kind sir.
I didn't really need that magic, but might as well grab it. We want to poke our heads into every corner that we can to find secrets and special items. Yoink. Ooh, almost got me. That sure sounded like something moved. What did clicking that do, if anything? No, that leads us back. Oh, that's something useful. Some more magic. Alright, well, might as well eat it. Gosh. I'll take that for darkness, thank you.
Help me, kind sir! Please.
That flame device. There we are, overflowing with blood.
Please, help me, kind sir! Please, help me, kind sir!
Alrighty, well that's it for this area. And it hasn't been too long, just a little over 20 minutes. So let's just move forward a bit more. Maybe find a nice spot to save before we call this an episode.
As daylight chases darkness, the vampire's power wanes.
You've mentioned that, Kain, but hey, sometimes it doesn't hurt to hear it again. Now, if we leave him stunned like that long enough, we'll eventually just fall over. Alright, that way back to Zeisturg. I don't know, I think if I pronounce it like I have enough phlegm in my throat, people won't mind. Nachholm. Oh, you see that we have these plateaus and steps over here? We currently cannot climb them, but eventually we will be able to. That actually might be pretty soon. Because we're going to get our next transformation. So, you know what? Let's save. Let's save and call it an episode. And then the next time we're together, we'll finish this cave and get our our second transformation. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.